Welcome back. Today we are diving into having clause in SQL, a powerful way to filter grouped data. We have already learned how to use group by to summarize data. But what if we want to filter those groups based on some conditions? That's where the having clause comes into play. So let's get started by first familiarizing ourselves with the syntax of the having clause. So it's actually the same as the group by clause. As you can see that this part is the same as the group by clause, but it has an extra clause, that is the having clause with the condition. Think of having clause as a where clause. The only difference is that it will filter the groups returned by the group by clause, where the where clause filtered data returned from the select statement. So now let's see an example. Let's get the customer ID who is spending more than 200. So let's select customer ID, and as you need to see, compare it, that says that spending more than 200. So we need to sum our amount column. Let's give this column a name as total amount. So we'll select this from the payment table. And now we will group this data based on the customer ID. We have actually done this before. So let's select this portion as we only completed this part, and let's see the data first. Now we have our total amount for each customer. Now we only need to add a condition where this will return only the customer name, only the customer ID that has spent more than 200. So let's add the condition in our having clause where amount should be greater than 200. So let's execute it. So now we can see that there's only 2 customers that has spent more than 200. Let's try another example by finding the number of customers per store, and then we will filter these stores based on how many customers the store has. Let's say only get the store that has more than 300 customers. So first let's get the number of customers per store. We can do this by selecting the store ID and counting our customer ID, and then grouping the data based on store ID, so that it groups the number of customer ID with the store ID. So let's execute it. Now we can see that the group 1 has 329 and group the store 2 has 273, and now we want to only see the store ID and the number of customers, where the number of customers is more than 300. So they should give us this record. So let's add our having clause. And now our condition is count customer ID greater than 300. So now we only has 1 record. So now you know how to use having clause to filter grouped data and how it's different from the where clause. In the next lesson, we will learn how to join tables to view data from multiple tables. Like I said, that we will get the customer details by joining the payment table and customer table in our last video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.